What happens next is simply what's known as a chemical test. Now, this is a part that gets very confusing with people is after the officer makes the determination that you are going to be arrested, which means that you did the field sobriety tests or you chose not to do them, but the officer just believes that you're driving under the influence. What happens next is simply a chemical test. Now, this is a part that gets very confusing with people. When does it go from becoming a voluntary test to a mandatory chemical test? The change here is when you're placed under arrest. Everything leading up to your arrest is all voluntary. So all the field sobriety tests, all the walking, counting, looking at your feet, raising your legs, all of those field sobriety tests, the pass test where you're just blowing into an apparatus on the side of the road, all those things are voluntary and all of those are part of the investigation part of the DUI. Once the officer makes a determination that based on all that information, you are going to be arrested for DUI, what happens is you now are required to commit a chemical test. A chemical test is no different than you having to do a blood or breath test. You're required to do that after you are arrested.